Welcome back, everyone, to episode 6 of Show Your Work podcast. Thank you for tuning in. We're really excited for this fun episode sponsored by My Hydro Flask. Still don't have a sponsor for the video. Thank you, Burl's Bodybuilding, or Burley's Bodybuilding,
Yeah,
apologies,
yeah,
for sponsoring the last episode. Mitch, we've got a fun one this week,
we do.
and we're in person.
We are in person again.
This is exciting. Anytime that me and Mitch are in the same room, it's probably going to cause chaos. If you want to describe our weekend together, it has been chaos.
It has been.
So I say we jump into things.
Yeah, right away.
Oh my goodness, Mitch. March Madness is happening. So many crazy things. I know that everyone loves a good upset. Mitch,
Excellent.
what has been one of your favorite upsets so far?
My favorite upset of the tournament, thank you for asking, has
Yeah.
been Gonzaga
Ooh.
losing to Texas in the round of 32. Shout out to Gage Creech. If he can hear us. We know he's here right now, and we asked him to be a part of this podcast today
Mhm.
because of that
Yeah,
fact. He's really reluctant to do that. I think he's a little embarrassed. He picked him to win the whole thing.
he also could be hungover.
It's also
It's a mixture of both kind of in this house. The house is divided. What about Gonzaga losing to Texas?
Yeah.
I didn't even think Texas would beat BYU.
No.
So what surprised you just about last night? I mean, Texas shouldn't even, in my opinion, Texas I didn't think would get this far.
I didn't either, man. Their big played great in
Mhm.
both games. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Volcatitis.
Is it?
It's Volcatitis, yeah.
Volcatitis. He has been playing really well, and I
Mhm.
think that's kind of the kicker for them. It didn't seem like Ike played great for Gonzaga, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Volcatitis played really well, and they kind of had a duel last night, and I think he won.
Yeah, Graham EK. I don't know. I feel like he's been in college for a really long time.
Probably.
But in the interview, Volcatitis goes, I mean, he goes, I think he said, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm the best center in college basketball.
Okay.
And then his teammates were like, yeah, he is. He's the best center in college basketball. So it's kind of cool just to see the camaraderie.
Yeah.
My buddy's a Texas fan, so hook 'em horns, Garrett, if you're watching. That was a great upset. One of my favorites. Texas being that, hook 'em horns, but also High Point. I know they lost last night to Arkansas, but
Yeah.
the game against Wisconsin, I wouldn't say it's like game of the tournament, but watching Chase Johnston make his first 2-point basket to win the game, was super sick, bro.
First 2-pointer of the year.
I forgot about that.
Whole year.
Dude, that team, their coach was going crazy after the game too.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta play mid-majors. I was like, bro, chill. Like, we get it. Y'all, like, they're legit. Rob Martin,
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
We were watching last night. We watched the part of the Arkansas High Point game together, and they play. I mean, like,
Brother went
that game
band
was
for
crazy.
band with Acuff, and that is the hardest thing to do in college basketball.
But Acuff's like a 6'4" point guard, where Rob Martin's like a 5'11" point guard.
Fat.
I saw his emotions last night. It kind of brought in like the March Madness aspect of it, bro. It's like that's it. Like I don't know what grade Rob Martin's in, so I don't know. Like
He's so good though.
yeah,
Someone should give him a shot somewhere in the league.
Mhm.
If not, if he still has eligibility, maybe at a better school. Maybe he doesn't want to leave High Point though.
That'd be sick. But dude, I mean, if IU wanted to call, if he has eligibility, I Darren DeVries hop on the phone, please, and get him over. So I mean, great upset. I mean, called by us. I mean, High Point. I called High Point. That was a fun
We
one.
both mutually agreed on that one.
None of us called Texas because
No.
I didn't think Texas. I didn't even know if Texas beat NC State to get in, but there were a lot of good upsets. If you want to tell us down below, tell us who your favorite upset was. We're going to talk about almost all of them, but please tell us who your favorite upset was. Mitch, when I'm looking at the bracket,
Yeah.
and we're in the upset range. I mean, we go down. One of the upsets that for me, I picked this one, and this one meant a lot to me, was VCU beating North Carolina without Caleb Wilson. They come back from 19 points.
Yeah.
In a college bat. It's one of the, I think it's top 5. It's absolutely top 5 comebacks.
Is it?
In March Madness, especially in the second half. Yeah.
Okay.
Tommy and I were watching the game, and I think his name is Terrence Hill II.
Yeah.
He had 34.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he was
You went wild.
do an edit. Boom. Not Madeline Klein. I don't want to get Madeline Klein again. But VCU put the pressure on. I know they lost to Illinois. They got spanked.
Yeah, Illinois looks like a fucking wrecking ball right now, if I'm being honest.
Illinois has played 2 games, and they've won. I mean, they won the first game by 35. Then they won last night by 21.
Yeah.
So they put up Luka Doncic scoring performances as wins.
Yeah, they look really hard
They look really
right
good.
now.
But VCU as an upset was awesome. I think I picked them as well.
Yeah,
I think that earned me the post.
yeah,
I
it
I don't
did.
I don't remember
Yeah,
what earned me the post. I know I picked Akron. That was awful. Akron got belt.
yeah. That's okay though.
Akron got belt. South Florida got belt.
Yep.
I don't
I
know.
picked UCF. UCF got belt.
Well, I thought that would be a closer game, honestly.
I did too.
That was another upset that happened. Texas A&M, St. Mary's.
Yeah. I feel like it's the same thing every year with St. Mary's.
Yeah.
They always get 6 seed, 7 seed, 8 seed, something in that range. Um, and they just get killed first round, or they win one game and then get killed in the round of 32. I don't know if it's the conference that they play in that's just so terrible and doesn't prepare them for March or
Hmm.
what, but it's the same thing. I can't remember the last time that St. Mary's actually had a really solid team and made a good run.
Yeah.
I feel like if you want to pick an upset, the easiest upset is just find St. Mary's, pick the other team.
That's so true. I remember a few years ago, I think it was Trace Jackson Davis's last year at IU,
Yeah,
and we played in the first four in, or the last four in 11 seed game. We beat Wyoming, and we got the right to play St. Mary's. St. Mary's smacked us.
really.
Yeah, they smacked us bad. I mean, I didn't think we'd beat them, but I didn't think we'd get smacked by St.
Mhm.
Mary's like that bad. And then St. Mary's went the back, and they got smacked the next game.
That's
Right. So
ridiculous.
so you're
Yeah.
not in, and when we're talking about conference, they're in the, I think it's the West Coast Conference. So
Oh, they're the same.
they're with Gonzaga,
Okay.
but then I mean here's who they play. So besides St. Mary's and Gonzaga, you're playing Oregon State, Santa Clara, San Francisco, Pacific, Washington State, Portland, LMU. What does LMU stand for?
Couldn't tell you.
Exactly. I couldn't either, but I'm gonna look it up, and it didn't tell me, so I'm not gonna tell you. San Diego Pepperdine.
Yeah,
So it's not
what
like
a
a
conference. No wonder Gonzaga always gets upset.
well. And Gonzaga always gets a high seed. I mean,
Yeah.
I think them and St. Mary's sometimes, Oregon State made it out one year, but I mean that conference doesn't see a lot of like success in the tournament.
No.
Gonzaga's not seen a lot of success except the year
A
with like
couple of
Jalen
years. Yeah.
Suggs, but then they got belt by, I think it was Baylor. Yeah, it was Baylor that
Yeah.
undefeated. Yeah.
Whenever they have a good team, they always get a really high seed. I
Hmm.
don't know if that's like name provided because they
Yeah.
are Gonzaga. I know Mark Few's coached a bunch of great teams and had good teams at Gonzaga, but
Yeah,
it feels like they're a little overhyped every
for
year.
sure. And there wasn't like a lot of I don't know if there was a lot of hype behind Gonzaga because I'm be honest, if Gonzaga made it past Texas, I had them losing to Purdue.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
Purdue plays Miami. Actually, so we're recording Sunday morning, so Purdue hasn't played yet, but the Sunday games will start. So we haven't got through all of the round of
no,
32,
no,
but we've gotten through part of it.
first half,
I just didn't think, I don't know, Gonzaga never moves me. They just don't play anyone.
no.
Like even if they have a tough non-conference, which no one has anymore.
Hmm.
Which is honestly something that High Point's coach was they were pissed at.
Yeah,
He was like, "No one plays us. No one wants us on our schedule." Shut up, like, bro, like, yeah, because no one wants to lose to you, like,
exact. I mean, it's the whole it's an NCAA thing,
because it's
right?
college football
It's
too, right?
football.
Yeah, yeah,
You schedule High Point and you do lose. That looks so much worse
yeah,
on than any game on your schedule.
yeah. And honestly, even if like 'cause they beat you, right? They get their quad one win, they get what they asked for, but that hurts you more.
So
So, because I know in college football, like, IU fans, so, but they schedule like ISU, Indiana State,
yeah,
Kennesaw State, like teams that they will beat 70-0
yeah.
with the regime. Like I know Ohio State. You guys play Texas.
We finally have started to get into our bag a little bit and
Yeah,
really play some good non-conference
and
schedules.
I like that. I think it'd be fun to play. So like, sorry, I get funny with like the High Point coach going, "Oh, we want to." I wish people would play
I
High
know.
Point. I wish people would go play. Who was that? Like a Hofstra, like a who else was in the tournament? Miami of Ohio.
Mhm.
I know the coaches there were just like someone can play us so we can have quad one wins,
Yeah.
and I get it, but that's just not where college basketball is.
It's not. And I don't know, like you might get one or two every year
Hmm.
that you find a team that isn't at the top of the top 25
Yeah,
that's like, you know what, we'll give them a shot, we'll play them. Like
for
they're
sure.
not a bad team. They know it's not a walk in the park
Hmm.
win, but they want to give High Point competition. They want to see a
Yeah,
different team.
there was a team. I forget. I think might have been Cal last night. I forget who was it, but I think it probably was Cal for Arkansas. But he said we're gonna put High Point on our calendar. Like you best believe
Yeah,
it.
that's something Cal would do and then lose.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But people want to see it. Like that would be
yeah,
sick because
yeah.
that High Point team, if they return a bunch of people, you never
They want
know.
to be back in the tournament next year.
Exactly right. Like the way
Yeah,
they play, man. I mean, they lost Arkansas, but I think they scored 90. So like, there was like 80 something,
it was a very high scoring game.
right?
Acuff had 36 and Rob Martin had 34. Yeah,
Rob Martin's legit, bro.
he is.
IU dial the phone, man.
He is.
But yeah, no, definitely gonna get into. I mean, you gotta start playing somebody at some
You
point.
do.
But if you're in the Big Ten, bro, you have so many quad one wins. It's not like you need to play anybody. But I'd like you to. So, another upset that happened. There wasn't a lot of like big upsets, but I mean, St. Louis put belt to Georgia.
Yeah, Robbie Avila.
Robbie Avila, man, oh man, his career's over.
I know.
I saw he was like, I couldn't tell because he had the goggles, so I don't know if he was crying or not, but
It might have
it's
got a
kind
little
of sad,
funny.
bro. It was sad because they got belt by
Good
Michigan,
old
but
nerd.
they came out and destroyed Georgia,
They did.
and I think a lot of America had them beating Georgia. If I looked at the stats right, Georgia has BYU transfer Cannon Catchings, who is like family with Tamika Catchings, a famous Indiana
Okay,
Fever
good.
basketball
Yeah,
player. But like their team wasn't very good to me. Anytime I see Georgia, I just think of the football school. Like
yeah.
they've never. It was
Or,
only Anthony Edwards.
I was gonna say, or you think of the year Ant went there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one didn't change me much. Yeah, dude, there's not a lot of upsets. The biggest one that kind of transitions into what we'll probably talk about next is Utah State beat Villanova, which is a 9-8. I had Utah State winning. I didn't think it was much of an upset. But that upset caused a lot of controversy. So mid-game, the coaches have to do an interview, which I think is stupid. I genuinely think it's stupid that they take the coaches out.
But the reason it's great and hilarious is because what we got out of it, right?
No, yeah, absolutely. Like it brought a moment. I still think it's dumb. Like in college football, I think it's stupid to walk up to Signetti before the game and go, "How you feeling?" I
Yeah.
feel great.
But dude, it's like it's always the same answers.
Oh
You
my
get
god.
Sig, you get Kirby Smart, Ryan Day. They always say the same shit. They're like, we need to do this and this to win.
Hmm.
We're feeling great. Thank you. Like
Yeah.
it's a 10, 15-second interview. I think it's fine.
Yeah, and the reason why it's so funny in the comedies there is because yesterday Kevin Willard gave us one of the
All time.
all-time. I don't even know where to take this, but I saw it. So they asked Kevin Willard. They were like, "Yeah, you lost a little bit of your scheme there. Like, what's going on?" And he goes, "I'm gonna fire my coaching staff." And I don't know if it was Tracy Wolfson. She goes, "What?" She was like, she's kind of like, she's like, "You don't mean that?" And he goes, "No, I'm gonna go fire them right now." And at the end of the game, in the press conference when they lost, he was like, "It was a joke, guys. It was a joke." But a lot of the national media took it as, "Dang, I wouldn't want to play for Kevin Willard." So,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on that, man?
I think it's hilarious. I think
Yeah,
it's great for college basketball. I think it's great for Kevin Willard showing I don't care. You're gonna make me do these stupid interviews. I'm gonna fuck with you.
yeah, yeah. As long as he was joking, I mean, and it seems like it was a very jokey move. I think sometimes we do take things out of context when we see
Yeah.
it right away. So. Uh, I just thought it was crazy. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fire them all," but he said it just like so stoic. He was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, they're gone," and she was like, "What?" And like he was like, "No, they're gone," and then walks away, and they proceed to lose to Utah State,
Yeah.
man. So I don't know. It created a clip. If someone wants to
Did.
edit me into Kevin Willard, don't do it. Which means do it. So those were kind of the big upsets. I know that no upsets happened yesterday except Texas beating Gonzaga.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens today. Before we kind of like jump into a couple other things, I will just kind of like let me just read out the schedule real quick
Okay.
just to see kind of where we're at. I know Purdue plays Miami, so
Yep.
I like Purdue in that game.
Purdue plays Miami. I'm trying to think.
Kentucky plays Iowa State right after.
That's a
I
smackdown.
like Iowa
That's a
State.
smackdown.
Otega Owe.
He might score 50, but they're still gonna get
When
robbed.
there's Otega, there's a way.
It's good. That's a good one.
St. John's, Kansas, Darren Peterson, masterclass. That's how they'd win. He'd have to go score
Yeah.
40. Tennessee, Virginia. You won't catch me watch. No, I'll probably have that game in the background.
Virginia does not look good.
No, I mean they almost lost to Wright State.
Yeah, Virginia does not
And
look
Tennessee
good.
looked great. Now it was Miami,
Tennessee
Ohio.
looked great.
Jacoby
They got
Gillespie.
the cover off the ball.
Jacoby Gillespie, I think, had 30.
Yeah.
Florida, Iowa. Florida beat the brakes off the 16. I think they were one of the only teams
Dude,
that actually like Yeah.
It was like they were up 45 in the first half, I think.
Their 7'9" center who they recruited got to play.
Yeah,
Oliver Rouault.
yeah.
That's a sick
Did you
name.
see? I don't know the team of who they beat, the 16 seed.
Prairie View.
Okay,
Prairie View
Prairie View
A&M.
coach. You see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
We need help from the good Lord.
Yeah.
That's his like direct quote, and he was not wrong.
Prairie View, dude. I thought it was cool though. I do like the idea that 16 seeds play in the like on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Like
Mhm.
I think because then the one se- I it sucks for the 16 seed who doesn't get to make it to the tournament,
Yeah,
but it is super cool to see that sound bit of like a 16 seed winning that game. I think that's super cool.
yeah.
Because then they're like celebrate like Howard. I know Howard was super like
That was a
awesome,
great game.
great game, and he was like thankful for my coach. Like
Yeah,
I'm happy I can empower the freshmen. I think that's super cool. I wish all 4 16 seeds would have a first four game
yeah,
like a Tuesday Wednesday.
yeah.
But it is what it is. Arizona plays Utah State
That
again.
another
Is what it is.
goal.
Whoever wins that game has the right to play Darius Acuff.
Yeah, I'm not.
So you're cheering Utah State.
I am cheering Utah
Yeah,
State. I don't think it's going to happen.
yeah,
Arizona's also looked really good.
yeah.
Um, I'm not scared that Arkansas is going to lose,
Mm-hmm.
but I am scared of how well some teams are playing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, High Point game a little scary last night.
Yeah, but I think that's just high point effect, you know.
That's
And
fair.
Cal also said they play like shit at night.
Yeah, that is true.
But
They're not a
they
night team,
they didn't play as shitty as I expected,
but it's bad.
but they didn't play great. They definitely,
Yeah,
and they also had 6 players.
yeah. Eh, they got to figure this out. I think Nick Pringle's going to come back, so they're going to have 7 at
Hope
least.
so.
In the last 2 games, this one's actually my favorite game. UConn UCLA.
Really?
I like UCLA. I love UCLA in this game. I do. Dan Hurley's a great coach. Don't get me wrong. I don't think his team's that good.
That's fair. I
They
don't
almost lost to
disagree.
Furman, dude.
No, I don't disagree with you.
Dude, Donovan Dent.
They're also hurt.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
they're hurt.
exactly, bro. So I don't know. I really like that game. And then Texas Tech, Alabama. That's just the battle of JT Toppin was injured,
Mm-hmm.
and they beat Akron versus Alabama. I know Aiden Holloway got in some
Alabama
legal
was low-key
dispute.
on
Yeah. Well,
the
did you hear about Aiden? Did I tell you about Aiden Holloway and his dispute? We got caught with like 2.1 pounds of like marijuana in his dorm room, so he can't play for the tournament.
Yeah, I think that would be
So, so,
disqualify for the tournament.
so two of their best players out on each side. So we'll see what happens, man. Looking forward to a good Sunday of basketball.
Yeah,
And the best basketball of all is my men's league playoff starts this week. So hope you all can wish me some luck. Um, Duke almost lost, man,
they did.
to Siena.
They did. Uh, Siena had that one dude. I don't know his name.
Gavin Doty.
Yeah, Gavin Doty.
Is he white?
That's a good pull.
Gavin
Yeah,
Doty.
he's
Yeah,
white.
Gavin Doty. Yeah. Ball.
He played great. But other than that, Siena was terrible.
Yeah.
They might have had the worst bigs in the tournament. Their bigs were awful.
If you put all the 16 seeds together, Siena played the best game plan against the 1 seed.
Yeah,
They're not
did
the
not
best
have the
16.
best players.
No, no. But honestly, I was watching them play at the beginning, and they were up 11 at halftime.
Mhm.
Duke was just. It was more that Duke was playing so bad
Yeah,
than Siena playing their best
it
game.
was.
Because if Siena played their best game, they beat Duke.
Yeah.
Because Duke played so bad. But I don't know. It's really weird. Duke's injuries scare me. I know
Yep.
they got through TCU, which I wasn't surprised of. But I don't know. Duke moving forward is the number 1 overall seed. It freaks me out a little bit after watching that.
I mean, they're not going to win it.
Well,
I think I can confidently say I don't think they will win it.
I think I said this early. I think I said it in the first pod. If St. John's beats Kansas, I like St. John's over
I
Duke.
agree.
I think Rick Pitino, this guy's boys playing. I think if Darren Peterson and those boys win, they could probably beat Duke, but
They could. That would be a lot harder of a matchup than St. John's.
For sure,
I think.
man.
There's a couple things that came out of the Duke game
Yeah,
that I would like to mention.
go for it, bro.
The first, Evans from Duke.
Yeah,
Ian Evans.
Isaiah Evans. Yeah,
Isaiah Evans interviewed him at half, going
Yeah.
into the second half.
Mhm.
They were like, "What do you need to do, adjustments wise, whatever?" And he literally says, "We thought this was going to be a cakewalk."
That's hilarious, bro.
So we're kind of off our plan right
We
now.
gotta quit these mid-game interviews, bro. Like it's funny.
It's giving us gold.
Yeah, but we gotta stop, bro. We gotta stop. We gotta stop giving people mics, man. We need to. That's a crazy thing for us to say, but Okay, so a cakewalk. I didn't even
Cakewalk.
see that.
It was hilarious. I heard it and I was like, "There's no way he said that." They're down 12 at half, 11, whatever at
They
half.
won.
They won the first half. They ended up winning the second half. But dude, I mean, they had a lot of work to do. They didn't get the lead till like 8 minutes left in the
Yeah,
second
it was
half.
like 10 minutes, bro. Cakewalk?
Yeah,
I bet that's how everyone sees things. I just don't think everyone would say it.
I don't know. I feel like some like who are we just talking? Florida. There's no like Florida came in thinking it's going to be a cakewalk, but they were also like, let's beat them by a hundred
They're like,
and
we
make a
gotta be.
statement.
Yeah, Duke was just like, oh, we're gonna beat them by 100. It's
Exactly.
a different mindset, I
It's a
guess.
different mindset.
Because Michigan was down when Michigan was up 4 at half to Howard.
Yeah,
So they came in. I mean, Michigan's playing weird ball, but then they end up beating them pretty bad. So
Michigan plays sloppy ball, I
yeah,
think.
yeah, that's fair.
Um, but another thing before we leave the Duke game,
No,
um, if you bet Sienna money line on FanDuel, they gave you the option to take the early win.
the up 10 win.
Yep. So
So did it hit?
a lot of people laughed
Oh,
on that.
that's awesome,
Yes.
dude. That's awesome. I saw that. I saw the early 10 win, and I clicked. I was like, to be honest, I haven't really gambled that much, and I unless there's like a free bet. But that's wow.
A lot of people hit on that.
Because what was it? Probably plus a
Dude, I
thousand at
think it was
least,
like yeah, it was like $5 to win like 400.
and people just cash out early.
People
So
got
you got those odds at early up
yeah.
10.
You didn't even have to. So you bet it pregame, right?
Yeah.
You had to toggle that option,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And then as soon as Sienna went up 10, they paid you.
FanDuel's probably upset.
FanDuel was probably pissed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
FanDuel's like, what are we doing? They probably called
I
John
know.
Shire, Isaiah Evans.
They're
What
like
happened? Us cakewalk, bro.
they're talking to their yeah, they're talking to their marketing team. They're like, this promotion is terrible, and we need to investigate Duke
That's
immediately.
fair. That's insane, dude. I wouldn't even put it past. I never thought Siena would be up 10 anyway.
No, not
You know what's crazy though? So Prairie View, who
yeah,
got smacked,
yeah.
almost every 16 seat covered basically. Like pre-lines. I know Long Island lost by I think 32, which they were originally 30 and a half, but I think their line moved before the
They probably
game.
did.
Um, so that's kind of cool to see. I mean, 16 seats competing.
They are.
It was really cool to see like a close game because usually 116 you can just because if you four box it the way
Yeah,
like you have it, you just have that muted
yeah,
and you're putting on a different game. So
yeah.
it's kind of cool to actually like listen to that game. So dang, bro.
That would
So
have been. I
so
mean, that would have been literally everyone's bracket is done in the like first
yeah.
day.
No, I picked Siena to win. So it actually ruined my bracket. I had Siena go in the Sweet 16. I did not. Um, that's crazy though, dude. I down goes Duke Blue Devils here soon. So we'll see what happens with that. We kind of jumped into the Kevin Willard stuff
Yeah,
about talking about. Do you think that coaches? So do you? We talked a little bit about that. Do you think coaches when they get those like mid game interviews,
mhm.
do you like the way Kevin Willard approached it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like is that how you'd approach it?
Okay. I think because you're not going to have anybody that is a serious coach
Mm-hmm.
on a real good team approach those like seriously, right?
Yeah.
They're all going to be like, this is some bullshit I have to do. I'm just going to make it real quick, whatever, you back to my team. But then on the other hand, you talk to the 16 seed coach at halftime,
Yeah.
and he's like, I never get any airtime. I'm going to
True. They're
get
never on
meeting.
TV. Yeah.
So it goes both ways. Like, obviously, you have people like Kevin Willard who don't care at all.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have the guy from Prairie View who's like, we need God, like being real
Yeah.
serious and like actually trying to convey a message to his fans to like he's never gets any airtime, show people what kind of a coach he is,
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing. So I think it goes both ways.
Yeah. I I'm a fan of we need to take those mics away from coaches and players in mid game. It does create clip. I understand that like it's good content. Um, I think, dude, especially March, bro. Like it's if you want to do it in like January, whatever. But like they're trying to play a game. Like this is like for some of these guys, like this is like their way to show that like either they're going to be NBA draft
Mm-hmm.
compatible or they're going to go play overseas. Like but
Yep.
like this is their chance to like show who they are. It's a chance for a team who like a High Point who never gets here
Yep.
to go hoop. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes it takes away from the game. I feel like that it can cause controversy, which I get it's good for media,
Mm,
but for basketball I don't think it's the right thing, you
yep.
know? Like I think it goes the same way with like football. Interviewing a coach at halftime, like that he has to take a minute away of his time to game plan if they're losing or winning. to go. Like I'm sure you'd hate it if, and just put in perspective, Ohio State's up 21-7 against Indiana next year, and they call in Ryan Day, and Ryan Day is like, "Oh, we got to keep working, got to keep doing that." Then you get the belts broken off you guys.
I mean, I'm
Now,
not
I'm gonna
gonna.
blame that interview.
I see. I would not blame the interview.
You should.
I would blame everybody else.
You'd blame Ryan Day.
Yes, I would blame Ryan Day. I would blame the
Uh,
offensive coordinator. I would blame everybody else besides the
That's
interview.
fair. Just some comments on the. So I'm looking at Twitter, which is a terrible place for me to be. After Kevin Willard, because he said, "I'm gonna fire my staff." Yeah, I am. The only thing I'm gonna do is fire them and get a new staff. He said it so demonstratively. Some of the comments are, "How is this leadership on a national stage? You say that about your staff. How about you own it, head coach?" And it's in all caps. Um, then someone said Willard is a loser. Wouldn't surprise me if this came to be true and not a joke. Takes zero accountability. I'm trying to find one who like says he's joking. This Kevin Willard should resign.
Jeez,
So, um,
Kevin Willard.
someone brought up a quote. It says, "I don't know what I'm doing," Kevin Willard. So I just think that's funny, man. So we'll see what happens with Kevin Willard. They lost, so it is what it is.
Yeah,
They're an afterthought now, but
he's
um,
been there forever.
yeah. No. He just got to Villanova. He was with Maryland, and then after Maryland made the tournament with Derek Queen, he
Okay,
went over to Villanova,
that's
and
right.
that's where the controversy was.
Analyst.
Yeah,
That's what I
bro.
was thinking
Yep.
of.
So, because that, I mean, the Villanova job made a lot of sense, but a lot of
And it's
people in
a good
Maryland,
job.
yeah, it's a great job to have. So the last kind of big thing about like March Madness before we kind of like transition into like what we have to talk about the
Yep.
rest time. So game of the tournament so far,
Yeah.
UK Santa Clara.
Not even close. Yeah.
It's not even close. Santa Clara hits a three up 2.4 seconds. I don't know why specific. Oh wow, my words. Hits a three up three.
Yeah.
You're like, oh bro, it's over. Like in my brain, I was like, oh, this is over. I'm getting a haircut during this time. Kind of short. It's like the hood on. But I'm getting a haircut. I'm like, oh, it's over. And I see. We'll jump into this first. I see Santa Clara's coach trying to call a timeout,
Granted, that's
like
on the-
yelling it, and the ref dismays him.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, man?
I think it's a very unfortunate.
Yeah.
He was in a bad position. He did not call it immediately.
Hmm.
So there's a little bit of wrong both ways. I mean, he was running after a ref, running the exact same direction behind him. I'm sure he could not hear him over the crowd.
Yeah.
So it's a little both ways. Like the ref took off a little early, I think, moving the other way. I don't know if the ball was inbounded
Mhm.
yet, but you gotta call it immediately. You
Yeah.
can't sit around and wait and be like, hey, we need to think and see if they get this ball in cleanly or what, and then
Mhm.
try and call timeout. You just gotta call it immediately
Yeah.
if you're thinking that.
And if you're Santa Clara, you haven't been to the tournament
No.
in years. So like this is it, bro. Like I understand emotions get high, so I can understand why. But it's tough, man. I mean, to not get that timeout call, I know I'd be devastated,
Yeah.
right? And not gonna lie, I don't want to say it's the main. I don't want to say it's the whole reason why they lost, but it's a piece of it
It's a big reason.
because then we jump into that timeout doesn't get called. Otega Owe,
It's a half.
I mean, the man of the tournament takes two dribbles and hits a heave that Tyler Tanner from Vanderbilt wish he hit
Mhm.
last night. Um, and everyone goes crazy. And at that point, I mean, you're the 10 seed, man. You are the underdog. That happens to you. It's like
And it's
it's
gone.
devastating,
It's
bro.
gone.
Like all your fans are because it's different if like if you're Kentucky and Santa Clara does that to you, it's different. You've got Mark Pope. You've been here before in a sense.
You have a $20 million roster.
Yep. Santa Clara is playing with probably like $200,000 roster.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's rude, but like it's the real schemes of college
Factor. Yeah.
basketball. Bro, at that point it's over, man. You're depleted. They put up a fight in
They
overtime,
did.
but Kentucky was too much
Yeah.
at the end
There
of the
was
day.
what overtime was it? That one or a different one where there was no points? Oh no, sorry, that was the VCU North Carolina.
There was no points
There
scored
was
for the
like
first
no point scored
because everyone was
for
gassed.
4 minutes
Yeah,
of that overtime.
everyone was gassed, man. I think it sucks for Santa Clara. I had them as an upset,
Yeah,
so
I liked them as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
it sucks, man.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Take over, though.
he's he hoops, man. I
Mhm.
can't wait to watch him play today
Yeah,
because they've got Iowa State. I don't think they'll beat Iowa State. I think Iowa State's just a better team
he's
than
gonna
them.
put up numbers.
But I think he will put up numbers. I just don't know who else is on that team. I don't think Mark Pope put together the right team with what he had.
No,
Like he's got Colin Chandler, who's a good shooter, scrappy guy. I
Mhm.
don't think he's that good. Garrison Matthews, he's not. Sorry, no, that's a shooter. Sorry, he played for the Pacers. His name is Garrison. He's a fine big, does whatever. But Aberdeen from Florida, who won the national championship,
Yeah,
man. But I don't know. Their roster construction doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I agree. And so you saw the Yaxel Lindenberg like ordeal, right?
Yeah,
So allegedly Yaxel got offered 7 to 9 million
yeah.
to go to Kentucky.
hmm
They asked Pope about that
Yep.
either before the tournament. I can't remember if it was before the tournament or after their win. Um, but he threw a really dodgy answer. He kind of sat there and was like, "Yeah, a lot of things get said. Kentucky's different than everybody else."
Means he did it.
100%.
100%.
100% means he offered something stupid for
Yeah.
him, and they didn't get him.
You know what's even worse? Michigan definitely countered and spent more.
I don't know. I don't know if they
Michigan's got
spent
Michigan.
more.
Michigan's got an NIL.
They do
They've got a
have an
bag,
NIL
bro.
for sure.
Yeah,
I mean that Bryce Underwood goes to show 10 million. Yeah.
yeah. Which, you know what? I've got a thing with Michigan.
Okay.
Michigan upsets me. It's not even sports wise.
Okay.
My buddy got waitlisted at Michigan.
Who?
Josiah.
Really?
Yeah, he became a great Purdue man,
Yeah.
which I'm proud of him. How dare Michigan waitlist my boy? I don't even know if he wants me to say that. So I mean, that's tough. But
That's fine.
yeah,
Whatever.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
He's such a smart man and has a great job. But Michigan, it's annoying me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We're gonna get a cameo.
A cameo. Come step in, brother.
Gage Creech. Here, let's
Come step in, brother. You don't have to stay for long.
How we doing, everybody?
Can you introduce yourself, say your name, your degree, and your second favorite color?
Yeah, my name is Gage Creech. My degree is in business management, and my second favorite color would be salmon.
That's fun.
Interesting.
That's fun. So Gage, you just celebrated. Sorry, this is fun. Gage, you celebrated a birthday this week. Big 25. How do you feel?
I feel very old. I'm gonna be honest. 2-day hangovers are getting the best of me. But yeah, we're excited.
And you played in a golf. You played in a golf scramble yesterday. You are arguably the best golfer in our friend group.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it from here. Yeah, went very well. Myself, Bryce Richardson, Eden, for anyone who might know on the podcast. But we tore him
I
up.
don't think we've ever mentioned the.
No last name shout.
But I
It's
love.
all right. It's all right. We tore him up on the course. Shot 8 over. Had the closing putt to save. We were winning by 1 stroke, so really excited. Nice course, Eagle Creek, Indianapolis, and obviously it just doesn't get much better than what we got going on over here. So very excited about
I
it.
will definitely be visiting Eagle Creek again. I would say, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
Absolutely.
We're playing this course. I don't know if the viewers are fans of Eagle Creek Golf Course, but Pines is okay. Sycamore's
Maybe
better.
we can get a pod listener to come out and play golf with us.
Yeah,
Get around
we
with
could.
you. A free
Free
round
round.
with Gage Creech.
Free round on Gage Creech.
No. But you can get swing tips.
Just last thing, because I know you're battling demons right now.
No,
Um, That's a lie. You're battling demons from this week. Gonzaga lost to Texas.
Guys, thanks for having me on the podcast. I really appreciate it. My name in the bracket challenge was no ball knowledge, and there's a reason for that. Thank you.
Hey, you were near the top though. Hey, thanks for coming though.
I appreciate it.
You. Go enjoy whatever
Appreciate
you're
you
about to
guys.
do.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna hop back in later. Let us know. Wow, it's always good to have a guest.
It's always
good to have a guest, especially when he just comes down from his room
bottom of the
after a
shoe.
hangover. But hey, celebrating the birthday.
Yeah.
So, sorry to get back. We were talking about Lindenberg. Yeah, he definitely got offered a lot.
100%. He 100% got a bag from Kentucky, and I love
didn't take it.
the shady answer from Kentucky.
Yeah.
And kind of throwing out excuses to why he didn't go there. I think it's a Mark Pope issue.
Mark Pope is. They really like Mark Pope down there. At least I think. His coaches. Oh yeah, I forget. You're a Kentucky guy, so tell me.
I'm not a Kentucky guy. My little brother is a
I
Kentucky
think he
guy.
used to be a Kentucky guy. He
He
used to
used
go to a
to
lot of games.
It used to be.
Gotcha.
My little brother is a huge Kentucky guy. Every coach. So I don't know if this is just a him thing or a Kentucky thing.
Okay.
Every coach that Kentucky has, he wants dead immediately as soon as they lose a game.
Okay, so that's just the Kentucky fan.
That's the Kentucky fan base, I think.
He's just an issue. So it's basically like IU fan base. It's like when Darren DeVries goes on a 3-game lose streak. It's like we need someone else.
Yeah, it's just accelerated at Kentucky.
Well, it's toxic for players to have to play that. I understand why. Now, I get why. Here, do you want to put that back in the middle? Yeah, I understand why like NIL looks great, but like you also got to want to play for the fan base. And if because I get it, IU fan base, like we can be toxic, very like because we just hate a lot. I hate a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But in that space, you don't want to play for a fan base sometimes who's just gonna hate you if you play bad.
Yeah.
You know, like you got to have people who uplift you. So I hear it. I don't tune into Mark Pope a lot. I just know
I don't
Kentucky.
either.
I'm just used to Kentucky getting upset a lot in the brackets. And then Mark Pope's here, and well, they won the first game, so
Yeah.
good for Mark Pope. Mitch, before we jump into like transitioning to our next couple topics,
Yeah.
first I want to ask you: you had Arkansas to win the whole
I
thing.
did.
Do you still believe in that, or are you gonna want to go back on it a little bit?
I'll say it this way. I still have hope.
Okay, Mark Hope.
Mark Hope. I'm not as confident in it as I was going in after the SEC tournament.
Okay.
I still think they're a top 5 team in it. I just don't know how the bracket lines up for them, if it's favorable or not.
Mhm.
Having injuries, dealing with a couple other things playing on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of things that play into it. Obviously, your draw is a part of it. I'm still confident that they're a top 5 team. I don't know how it's going to end up for them. I feel like they're going to be in every game. Even if they do lose, they're not going to get blown out. I'm very confident in that.
Yeah.
I know Acuff's going to score at least 30 if they do end up losing.
He's awesome.
He's probably going to score 40 if they lose
He's
because
awesome.
he'd
Yeah.
be the only one doing anything.
Yeah.
But I still like the pick. I don't want to change it just yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll give it this next week and see if they can make it to the Elite Eight or the Final Four.
Nice thing is next time we record, we'll be at the Elite Eight going into, so that would be nice. Yeah, no, and I think my pick was Houston, and I'm gonna stick with Houston. They've
looked really good too.
They've looked really good. They're boat racing. They just have a really good team. So I mean, it's nothing. I wasn't gonna change it regardless. I think they play a 7 seed, so I'm not too worried about. I'm not too worried about what Houston's about to do.
Yeah.
Before we get into like the rest of what's going on in the sports world, because March Madness kind of takes it over. Mitch, I got a fun segment for you.
All right.
This is going to be a segment with Mitch.
Okay.
Mitch's mascots, we'll call it.
All right.
Just so we can alliterate it. I've got 6 schools that are in March Madness.
Okay.
I'm going to name them. I just want you to tell me what the end of their team name is. So
Like
like if I was to say Kentucky, you would say
Wildcats.
Wildcats,
Okay.
right? So we're going to start easy. Purdue.
Boilermakers.
He said Boilermakers. He's correct. Next. Oh, yeah, it gets harder. The VCU.
They're the Rams.
VCU Rams. Yeah. Come on, man. Let's go. High Point. This was your team, bro.
I don't remember seeing any sort of mascot.
That's fair. And their logo is just an H and a P.
Yeah. HPU. You
want to guess?
I do want to guess. I'm gonna go Bandits.
They're the High Point Panthers.
Panthers. Okay. Didn't see any Panther.
They turn the other team over a lot. So Bandits, I like it. Next, Queens.
Shoot, you're killing me.
They're supposed to be tough.
Yeah. I need it.
You need it?
Yeah.
They're the Royals.
Okay.
I wouldn't have got that one if I didn't look it up.
Yeah.
We've got 2 more. Which one do you want? You want the easier one or the harder one?
Just give me both of them. It don't matter.
Well, yeah.
The order.
Sienna. Just talking about them. They're the Saints. Sienna Saints. I
thought I saw a Bulldog.
And then the last one.
Yeah.
Long Island.
Fins up. Sharks.
They're the Sharks. The Long Island Sharks. I thought you were going to say the Fins.
No.
I was looking forward to that one. Let us know how many you got in the comments, please. Goodness, March Madness is so much fun, man. Yeah. Not a lot of upsets. It's been kind of sad, but we're getting there. So kind of transitioning out of March Madness, going into the rest of the world, I guess. Going into football real quick. Just one big thing happened. The Dolphins signed Malik Willis. Sorry, I don't know why they were like, oh, Malik Willis is going to be awesome. And they had Jalen Waddle. And then they said, you know what we're going to do for Malik Willis? We're going to trade their only receiver that they have on the roster. Jalen Waddle's headed to the Broncos for a significant compensation. I think this year's draft pick, I forget which round. What do you think that means for... We'll first start with the Broncos.
I don't know what it means for the Broncos.
Okay.
I thought they had a great wide receiver.
I also did.
I don't think they needed Waddle. I definitely think they could have went without him.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't have spent those draft picks. Probably could have beefed up some other position group, some other need on their team that could have benefited them more. Uh, I don't know if that means they lost faith in Troy Franklin, one of the younger guys. They wanted to bring in someone that's more veteran. I don't know if that they think Cortland Sutton's losing it. I don't know what it means at all.
Yeah.
I think it's a weird trade, a weird sort of fit
Yep.
too. I don't think he plays well in their offense. Cortland Sutton's a
Yep.
go ball guy, like
Yep.
a go up and get the ball guy.
Red zone threat. Yeah.
You got Troy Franklin that runs every route tree. It's really good
Really
receiver.
good. Yeah.
Young guy.
Mm-hmm.
They got a good backfield in RJ Harvey.
Yep.
J.K. Dobbins got hurt. Bo Nick, like
It's weird.
yeah, it's a really weird signing in my
It's
opinion.
weird for me. If it's where they're thinking about, I think it could be really good in schematic because I think you can turn Jalen Waddle into the fast slant go ball guy.
Yeah.
You can transition Troy Franklin. I use wow. Troy Franklin can become like the wide receiver one.
Okay.
And dude, I'll be honest, Cortland Sutton playing a Devontae Adams role of a red zone threat.
Yeah.
I feel like that is like best case scenario for them. But I also think like you said, I'm confused because I think there's a lot more worst case scenarios than best case scenarios
I agree.
because of how much Jalen Waddle's contract is quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's a high contract to pay for that guy who I don't know if he moves me in the Broncos offense. Like I mean, he didn't really make a lot of sense, I guess, in Miami's offense. He would have been the wide receiver one.
Yeah.
Like he's not like a strong wide receiver one, like he's not your typical. He's more of like a speedy go get it wide receiver one. He's like
Yeah.
a Tyreek Hill. But
He's a good complement guy like T. Higgins to Jamar.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has the edge like T
Yeah.
has to go be a wide receiver one.
So we'll see what that does for the Broncos. I'm confused a little bit.
Yep.
That's a cap hit.
It's still a cap hit on the Dolphins.
And I will say for the Dolphins, I originally was really confused because now they have no receivers and you're making Malik Willis prove what I'm now not as worried about it because the compensation they got back with the draft was really nice. You get off of a lot of Waddle's contract.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know if you know this, which you should.
Okay.
Who's the best receiver coming out the draft class next year?
Next year?
Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith.
Who's from Miami?
Jeremiah Smith.
Who's going to have a top pick next year?
Miami. I mean, you're not wrong, but I don't think you can just waste a whole year after something. Like, you signed Malik to what, 4 years?
2 year. Just a 2 year contract.
Yeah.
So it's just a prove it year, man. So you figure out if Malik's the guy, and then you can go figure it out.
But then you give him nothing in his first year? So he only has 1 year?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Here's the thing, man. We're in the day and age of young quarterbacks don't get a chance. You can just go draft a quarterback and figure it out. And if it doesn't work, you just get rid of him. I've seen it happen. The Colts do it.
I mean, yeah, but that's another 5 years.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Malik Willis got paid, so he doesn't care. He's gonna go ball.
And I think
they have a new
will
coach.
play well.
Yeah, he's got his old defensive coordinator out there, so they know each other at least.
Yeah,
they've shook hands once.
But he can't throw the ball to himself.
Maybe he can. Anthony Richardson threw the ball to himself that one time. Caught a 9-yard pass. It was deflected back to him. That's Superman right there.
That's Mariota-like.
Yeah. So I don't know, bro. I like it for the pure fact of what the future might be for them because they were going to be bad regardless with Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
But I think now they're just confirmed bad. Maybe Malik Washington turns into something. I know that they have Darren Waller, who is old head, but maybe he catches some passes. I think they changed the scheme. Maybe they go to like a triple option scheme because they have him and Devon Achane, and they've got Jalen Wright. Like they've got some skill guys. So maybe they turn it into like a college offense. I don't know. RPO type deal.
They could be so bad.
They probably will be really bad.
Game.
And that's fine.
I mean, it's what they want.
I think
in theory,
that's fine. And if you think about it, they could be still paying Tua that much money with Jalen Waddle. Because Tyreek Hill, is he on the roster?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna go look that up.
He might have just like unannounced, like did not have an announcement and retired.
Is Tyreek Hill under contract? I think he is.
I did see something though that
he's not.
No. Okay, so he's not on the roster. Yeah, Tyreek's just retired.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, Tyreek needs to retire.
Or go play for the Chiefs.
No.
He can be the man on the Chiefs.
He wouldn't hear or she.
He can be the man. The go ball guy, dude. Tyreek's still awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Every time Tyreek Hill catches a 20-yard slant, it's one of the coolest things ever. His feet get really fast. He's like, and he like goes backwards, bro. It's
Oh,
fun, man.
he's like the little dog on Zoomies.
Yeah, he's like my Madden career player when I try to get extra yards.
Just 99 agility, 99 speed,
You?
awareness.
He's got jukebox, yeah.
Yeah, awareness and everything else.
Zero, yeah. The hands are zero at this point. Sometimes he catches some cold balls, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The Jalen Waddle trade is confusing both ways. I like it more for Miami, I guess, just because they can go towards the future. Because Jeremiah Smith ends up,
It's kind of like a reset.
I think Jeremiah Smith is generational. I think he's much better than what we were talking about Marvin Harrison Jr. being.
Yeah.
I think, and then also he's gonna get to play with Chris Henry Jr. this year, so he's gonna get to feel what it plays like with another good receiver. I mean, he had Carnell, so I mean he's always, but like I think Chris Henry's a step above Carnell Tate.
Yeah, and he's like, I mean, he's always been the number one
Yeah.
at Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some competition this year on who's the number one.
That's fair.
Because Jeremiah's going to get all the looks. But then you got Chris Henry.
But that's great. Yeah, you can't double anyone.
No.
Yeah. So
And then you got a double-headed backfield.
Ohio State's gonna be tough.
Everybody's sleeping on us this year.
I'm not.
Like,
I never said that.
I know that Notre Dame somehow is the favorite to win it.
Why?
It's because they play nobody.
Is it because CJ? Oh,
because they play nobody and CJ Carson's on.
Join a freaking conference.
I know.
Don't make him join a conference,
dude. What blows my mind,
or make him play the best teams all the time.
If they actually joined a conference,
yeah,
they would never have to go with what they went through last year.
Yeah.
If they just joined the ACC, they would beat the brakes off of every ACC team, except maybe when Clemson has a good year or Miami has a good year.
Yep.
They might lose one game a year. You're automatically in the playoff every year, and you don't have to sit and complain about not being in the dance.
And you're playing in a conference championship game.
Yes.
So it looks even better.
Exactly.
Just join. I've always been pro join a conference.
The money.
I mean, yeah. But the money talks,
so
bro.
dumb.
Money talks.
I know, but it's so dumb.
I know, bro. But we'll figure it out. But no, Ohio State, legit squad.
They should be.
And Jeremiah Smith to the Dolphins. Confirmed right here. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Schefter, take notes.
Tony Shefty.
Tone.
So yeah, Jalen Waddle gets traded. There wasn't a lot more in the NFL happening.
Anything.
One of the biggest things that happened outside of March Madness, I would say, bigger than the Waddle trade. WBC, USA lost, bro.
Yeah.
To Venezuela.
Yeah.
I didn't know Venezuela played ball. I didn't know they balled. Because on the pod we were talking, it was during the Italy game, and you said, "Bro, I'd take Italy to cover."
Yeah.
That ended. But we're like Ronald Acuna, those boys, man. But I also don't think USA pitched very well that game.
No. It was not the pitching.
Really? I only watched a little bit, and I saw bad pitches. So
no, we gave up 2 home runs. That's
it.
So Colin McClain started the game for USA.
Mm-hmm.
He is the Mets' number one, huh?
No Skeens?
Skeens through the game before.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you don't play.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
McClain is the number one pitching prospect for the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
Stud. Dude's nuts.
Yeah.
99-mile-an-hour fastball. Sweeper moves like 20-some inches. He's gross. And he pitched great. He gave up 2 runs in almost 6 innings, 5 1/3, I believe. That's a really good.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Like, you can't sit here and blame him at all.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the issue. The issue was Aaron Judge didn't have a hit. Kyle Schwarber struck out 3 times. Bobby Witt flew out to center probably 3 times. Like, the at-bat.
It was the offense.
It was the offense.
Yeah.
Even though we had the best offense in the whole thing.
That's fair.
The offense played terribly. Yeah. The offense looked like they were trying to play in the home run derby and didn't care if they won the World Baseball Classic at all.
They're basically trying to see. They saw Venezuela hit homers, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do the same because we're the USA." Like Bryce Harper was the only Bryce. It was only the bright spot, but he didn't even play like great, from my opinion.
He played well. He probably had the best at bats.
Still, I mean, you hit a 2-run homer, you're gonna play well, but like it wasn't great.
It was solo. It was final score was 2-1.
Oh no, Tony!
It's
See,
okay.
this is how bad.
It's fine.
I couldn't find on TV.
I finally found it.
Why is WBC not on TV? It was on Fubo.
Dude,
I don't have Fubo.
I'm
not paying for Fubo.
It wasn't worth the watch.
Fair enough. If anyone has Fubo, send it my way. Okay.
No, it was I don't know if it's Mark DeRosa,
Mm-hmm.
if it was his managing style, or if he just didn't have a control in the guys and
Yeah.
actually like try and project a message and they just did whatever they wanted. But I was extremely disappointed and upset with how we approached every at bat,
Yeah.
how the pitching was managed. I know Tariq Skubal was on the roster, but he didn't do anything. He's the best pitcher in the world, and he just like I believe it was because of the Tigers organization saying they don't want him to throw, which is stupid. He's gonna be either he's gonna be in the baseball classic throwing or he's gonna be at spring training throwing.
Yeah.
So like why would you not rather have him try and compete for something real
Yeah.
instead of just go throw a glorified bullpen?
I hate when that happens. I know it happens a lot in soccer where like it even happens in basketball where teams are like, I don't know if I want you to compete.
Yeah,
It's like, bro, you're playing for your country, man. Like,
exactly.
I feel like 'cause we talked about it last time. Like, the pride there is a lot. Like, I bet if you're the best pitcher in the world, you definitely want to suit
Yeah,
up and go win a gold medal. I saw Kyle Schwarber get the silver medal and then he took it off immediately.
yeah. So did Mason, like a lot of guys did.
Like, yeah,
Him,
like
Mason Miller, like
no one wanted that, right?
no.
Like, they wanted to
And
play
I guarantee you, if you ask those guys, like Mason Miller, big example, a lot of people are upset that Mason Miller, best closer in
because
baseball.
they didn't bring him in.
No.
Yeah,
So, and they asked DeRosa about it after the game. And he was like, "We had it set up. I talked to the Padres. You shouldn't be having to talk to these teams.
just put
Like
him in, bro.
there should be a thing beforehand that you talk to all the teams that these guys come in from and play, and be like,
Yeah.
hey, what limitations do I have?
Mhm.
Like, can't throw them back to back days. Okay, cool. I can't go over this pitch
Yeah.
count in this many days. Like little things like that.
Exactly.
It's not when should I put him in? You can't have that phone
Yeah,
call.
yeah, it's weird because you're the coach. Like you're not being a head coach at that point.
No,
You're not
they're
being
not
general
letting
manager.
him fully manage.
And if they knew that, then maybe Mason Miller doesn't need to come in during the DR at the end. I mean, you probably need him, but
You
like,
do need him.
but maybe you could have someone else close, still get out of that game because you're winning.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
then you have Mason Miller. But it doesn't matter if you're gonna call the Padres and be like, hey, hi guys.
Can we put him in?
Can I put him in, please? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, dude. Like, then why is he here?
Exactly. Do you
But I'm
think,
sure he wants to be
do
there.
we think Venezuela was on the phone?
Oh,
with the
bro, they don't
Braves being
they don't care, bro.
Toronto going for a fifth at
You
bat?
you think Albert Pujols is on the phone for the DR saying, "Hey, dog, are you cool if I play Vlad?" Nah, bro, no one
No,
cares,
he
man.
didn't give a
Oh
shit.
my goodness, dude, that's frustrating.
Yeah,
Especially, oh, dude, that's tough. That's so tough, man. I didn't even know that those calls were happening. I mean, I know it happens, but I just didn't know that. Like, it's even worse when you come out and say it in the media.
yep.
He probably shouldn't even said that. But also, I guess he's
I
trying
get
to.
it, deflecting blame.
He's trying not to
There's a
put it on
lot of people
himself.
like
Yeah,
if he wouldn't have said anything like
Mhm.
that, it would have been okay. It's DeRosa's fault,
he
100%.
gets fired.
Well, he can't get fired. He's
Oh,
not employed by anybody.
Okay. He
He's
just
an
doesn't.
analyst
Gotcha.
that
Mhm.
played baseball for forever.
Oh, but they could just have someone else do it. You know what I'm
They
saying?
could have someone
Yeah,
else do it.
that's what I mean
Yeah.
in that sense. Okay.
Yeah, I hated that game.
Yeah, because it's a contrast of what they did against the DR. They pitched really well against the DR, but they also, I mean, they put
They
bad
swung
on
a
the
little
ball.
bit better. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I mean, the thing was, I mean, because USA lost to Italy during like the.
Yep.
eh, I didn't get to watch many of the games, like I said, because none of them were like televised.
Yeah,
but
it
like
was a weird.
going through like analyst and like looking at notes and like I listen to like First Take and Get Up most mornings. I mean, USA didn't play their best ball
I
like
think they
the whole
played terrible
time,
in the
right? Like
tournament. Yeah.
their pitching was good from what I'm
Yeah,
hearing,
but
but they have some of the best pitchers
it's
in the
hard not to
world.
do when you have the
Yeah,
best pitching staff in the whole thing.
yeah. But they just didn't play their best ball, so it does kind of stink, especially because like that is, USA wanted it, like,
Yeah.
and then they were the favorites coming in.
Heavy favorites.
So
Yeah.
I mean, because it was them and would the DR be second? You think?
I think it was them, DR, Japan.
Yeah.
Like DR and Japan were a lot closer.
So Italy kind of showed up.
Italy showed up a little bit out of
Yeah.
nowhere, to the odds makers. But if
Mhm.
you really paid attention, like they had a lot of major league talent on that
Yeah.
roster. Maybe not top talent. They had like Andrew Fisher, who's a top
Yep.
10 prospect. They had Caglione, who
Sick name.
it just came up and is still one of the best young talents in the game. So he's not like a seasoned vet all-star yet, but
Mhm.
he's gonna be.
Yeah, no, I got you. Do you think if Italy beats Venezuela, do you think USA beats Italy
Italy beats Venezuela. USA beats Italy.
in the in the championship?
Oh, no.
Italy instead of USA.
No.
So you think Italy beats us again?
Yeah, I think if especially the way they played. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see anything that would have changed.
Gotcha. Dang, man. WBC.
Yeah,
Silver medal for the boys.
joke.
Yeah, well, it happens, man, and I guess we gotta wait till next year.
Yep.
Which,
Well,
not next year. It's
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
That sucks, bro. It's like the Ryder Cup, bro.
Yeah.
But you get the President Cup in between, so I guess it is what it is. I have one more thing I kind of want to bring up,
Okay.
but I feel like I've been I kind of hog the mic a lot, bro. Is there anything big that in the sports world that you just kind of want to address?
Sleep, so
Yeah,
check my notes real
you
quick.
can, bro. Yeah, I just don't want to feel like I feel like
No, you're
I
good.
take control of a lot of things. I'm a
I'll
big
let you, brother.
control the controllables.
Give it
Is
to you.
me.
I don't really want to mention that.
Good news though,
Hmm.
not in the sports world. I paid my monthly student loan bill.
Hey,
Shout out me.
it's huge. I need to do that this
So
month.
really,
Yeah.
it's time. So nothing big for you.
No, nothing big.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay. The last thing I kind of want to bring up, just to take us up the rear, is
Yeah.
we talk about golf a lot. We just played a golf scramble.
Yep.
We were atrocious, terrible. I think it was you, myself, and our friend
Clayton Black.
and we shot 15 over in a scramble.
Yeah, on 18.
Course
3-minute scramble.
Yeah, course was cool. We played Eagle Creek Pines. I think we all agreed that we'd go back and play Sycamore. Yeah, Sycamore had the more scenic.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the turn at 9. The hot dog was solid. The bun was a little. Yeah, if Eagle Creek, if you're watching this, we just put the buns together. But the hot dog was good. But no, in the golf world, Bryson DeChambeau just went back to back.
Yep.
Won Live Singapore and Live South Africa. Now here's the issue. I'd love to talk about his performance, but I can't watch it because it's at 4 in the morning here. Yep. So I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, I'm going to tune in. And it said Bryson had won in a playoff. So Bryson's playing some of his best golf right now. He's won 2 tournaments in a row.
But we don't know it.
What?
Well, you wouldn't know it.
You wouldn't know it because you can't watch it.
You can't.
We're gearing up towards the Masters, man. And we talked a lot about, like, you know, who wins the Players, who wins the Masters. Like, so Cam Young. Are you going to sprinkle anything on Bryson this year?
I'll probably sprinkle a lot on a lot of people. I like
so real, bro. That's so real.
Especially the majors. I feel like it's one of 20 people. Because there are like 20 golfers that usually are ahead of everybody else in a standpoint, like competitively. Like, I mean, you got Brant Snedeker right now getting interviewed for the Valspar Championship.
45 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's in the final pairing.
He is.
Yeah.
I would not sprinkle anything on him to win it, unfortunately.
He also, just to let you know, he has to win this tournament to get in the Masters, I believe.
Really?
I believe so. Yeah. The way, the card thing is really weird.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Unless he has a lifetime PGA Tour card, which he might because he's 45. So we'll get into that another day. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got the top 20 guys in the world just playing awesome this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the whole field and who's playing this one.
Yeah.
There could be a good amount of guys that bowed out. I know Brooks is top 5 right now. Matt Fitzpatrick's in the top 5 again, or top 10 for sure. I believe top 5. But I mean, Fitzy looks like he's rounding the corner really well.
Played with both players.
He's not a long ball guy,
no,
which is interesting because Masters, you do have to hit the ball pretty far.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of workability.
He's a ton of
That's a big word.
It's a nice word.
Thanks, man. No, he does really. He can draw and fade the ball.
Yeah.
Like, and he can do both at a very high level.
And he, if you haven't watched Full Swing on
good show
on Netflix,
good show.
He is probably the only other guy on tour that is similar, like smart wise. It's not a word, but like intelligence wise,
sure, yeah.
Same level as Bryson when it comes to like. So they showed Fitzpatrick went home with him to wherever he's from. I believe it's England.
Yep. I've watched it, man. Full Swing's great.
Dude has notebooks and journals of every single ball he's ever hit since he was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
And he keeps track of all that. Obviously, he is a launch monitor everywhere he goes. Obviously, like he is on par with Bryson to like that type of nerd that just tracks everything, tries to improve every little thing that he can.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's got a shot for sure.
Yeah.
He's playing really well right now.
Dude, and the crazy thing is, sorry to get off Fitzpatrick, but Bryson has played well at the Masters.
He has.
He's a long hitter.
Yeah.
and he's a drawer of the golf ball.
He is.
And I think that works out, especially as a righty.
It does.
Dude, I'm like, I need to go back and like look at the highlights of it because like I haven't seen anything. But I think in 4 days, he shot 26 under in South Africa. He beat Rahm in a playoff, so
Yeah.
he's won both his things in a playoff. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bryson DeChambeau in one of the final pairings at Masters,
I
man.
agree.
And he's playing some of his best golf, dude. I'm assuming you haven't seen the video because obviously 4 a.m. But
Yeah.
Bryson was really emotional after this win. I don't know why. I don't know why. Some people are saying there's a lot going on with him, so I might have to do some research. But
Huh.
I don't think he's like got Luca stuff going on. But like,
No, because he's not married
no,
or anything like that.
yeah. But I don't know. He
No.
hugged Jibo, his caddy, and was like, and then he hugged Rom for a long time. Like, go check out the video. It's
Okay.
it's
Because
something.
I know he went through a lot of stuff with his dad.
Yeah, his dad passed.
When his dad passed, and he actually won one shortly after
Yeah.
his dad passed.
Super cool, by the way.
Very cool.
Bryson's a cool dude.
He is.
He's hard for me. I mean, you have to be on a different side and not cheer for him. I feel like I will sometimes be like, sometimes I watch him play and I'm like, dude, you're a terrible golfer. Just because like he does like overthink a lot of things, which I mean, in par of a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it's hard not to cheer for him when he's like doing good things and like I don't know, he's so like crowd. He's so for the crowd, which is not a typical golfer like you see like out of the PGA guys who are stoic,
Yeah.
no high fives. But like he's like out here doing all this. Like you can root for the guy.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
I mean, he's very into it. He's very like in for the right reason.
Yeah.
And is trying to grow the game, is trying to make it as enjoyable of an experience for every person that goes.
Yeah.
I know he's had some moments early in his career when he was very dislikable. I think he shifted that, and obviously he still has his moments where he everybody hates it when he blames his equipment.
Yeah.
But I think when you're as good of a golfer as him,
you're gonna blame your equipment.
Yeah. That's 100% a fair statement.
Yeah. I think it's really cool what he's doing with his equipment. Like I think it's cool when he's like identifying like it gets a little granular sometimes, but he's identifying like, oh, I hit the ball too hard, so I need my club to have this amount of loft with it. And it's like, bro, like I just ordered clubs, bro, and I just needed them to be shorter. Like I didn't put in lie angle balance, bro. Like I swing over the top. I know what I do. But it's not like a dude. Hold on.
Check the wind.
Wind's 2 miles that way. If you put that in the Pythagorean theorem, you got to play it down to 163.
Yeah, I think
so that's my 163. That's my putter.
Yeah. I think he does that to a fault sometimes. I think it does hinder him sometimes. Because if like with baseball, with sports, with basketball, with like there are just some things that like you don't have time to think about it. You don't have enough time to think about it with golf. You do have time to think about it. And you just can't overcomplicate things. Like I'm sure he trained more than anybody else. I'm sure that there's other guys on tour that train more than anybody else, and that just when they're in a certain spot, they have to turn that off a little bit in order to perform the way they need.
Yeah.
And I think he needs a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
Because he does so much and he knows exactly how his body moves. So if he just has a quick thought, okay, I need to do this, and he does it, it's more likely going to be better for him and have a better outcome than if he sat there for 30 minutes and figured out the exact perfect thing to do. Because then you're overthinking everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm cheering him on. I hope he does well at the Masters. I hope that the Masters does the right thing and they put regardless if he's in the final pairing or not, day one, put him in a featured group. I don't care that he's not on the PGA. Yeah. They do it every year. That like last year, I couldn't watch you could not watch him
guys.
even on ESPN Plus, right? So like I hope they put him. It'd be even cooler if you put Bryson and Brooks in a group. Could you imagine Bryson? That would be a 2-day binge. I would be tuning into that. So, oh my goodness, I think I would just only focus. I would only watch that group.
Yeah,
because usually ESPN Plus has like the options of like picking just specific groups. So I don't know, bro. I'm hoping for it. That'd be awesome. I just hope he's on TV, and I can't wait, bro. There's a lot of good sports coming down the pike, man.
It's gonna be fun.
Man, what a great episode. Honestly, episode 6, dude. We keep rolling.
We're only an hour.
Yeah, dude, we're balling, man.
We're getting better.
I think we're getting in the string of things. like I said, episode 6, man. This is such a fun journey, and I hope we can keep continuing this. Please let us know. Just give us recommendations on your thoughts, guest speakers, feedback on what we're doing wrong. Because obviously we can always, improve, get 1%
Can you
better.
actually give me a quick check on who's winning our tournament challenge?
Yeah, I can real quick.
So no, if people stay till the end,
Dang,
I
bro.
know a lot of people don't.
Dang,
but
bro. I was about to have the greatest outro of all time, and
Well,
you just cut me off on my
well,
outro.
not bad.
I have to redo my
No,
outro.
you don't.
No, I don't. In our group, Show Your Work podcast, Dinero's Perf Picks is leading with 390, followed by Jacob and Boiler Up.
I think I know what Boiler Up is.
Mr. Sai.
Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately,
Doing hot.
our number one fan, Biftu Kaweki, is at the bottom of the draft. But Boiler Up said, Josiah said if he wins, he's giving
gonna
it to
give.
Peyton.
Yeah.
So I hope, I don't know, it's anyone's win. Also, actually, yeah, before I do the quick outro, just a quick shout out. There's a fan page that we've talked about the past couple weeks. On TikTok, it's like Show Your Work Boys fan page, but I think their thing is SYF. No, it's Show Your Work SYFBBF. Yes, Show Your Work Boys. It's probably boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Right. And it's a fan page, and it says hashtag Tomy. My name is Tony, by the way. But we do appreciate the fan page. As crazy as it is, shout out to you. If you're listening, keep doing edits. We appreciate that. They've actually been in contact with you. We still don't know who they are.
No idea.
If I had to guess who it was, I thought it was Bryce.
It's not
I
Bryce.
thought it was Devin, so it's
Yeah.
neither of them. So I don't really know who it is. I'm assuming they know me,
Yeah.
and it's not if they know you, I don't know who it is.
If they know me, I still. Yeah, I know.
I really,
actually have no.
I really. So to be honest, I would guess. It's just I don't have any pick. I just hope they
I
tell
don't
me.
either. I know. I hope it's just it's getting to the point where it's kind of.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you're listening, man, just man or woman or whoever, just yeah, keep posting. I guess it is funny. I hate that you put me as Madeline
Madeline
Klein.
Klein edit was pretty good.
He was supposed to be Luca, bro. So that's frustrating in itself. But we appreciate it. So again, thank you for listening to episode 6. We really do appreciate you all. Keep liking, commenting, subscribing, clicking, doing whatever social media does. Hopefully, I can get access to our Instagram here soon.
We're trying.
And yeah, just thank you. Check us out again. IG, YouTube. You can check us out at Show Your Work Boys. TikTok is Show Your Work Podcast with a period in between each. So show.work. You get the gist. We hope to see you next week. And thank you for listening to episode 6 of Show Your Work Boys.